Well, we certainly had our cloud cover that rolled into the area through the afternoon and into the evening after you enjoyed some morning sunshine on a very cold start to the day. And if you take a quick look at First Alert Doppler radar, and I will catch perhaps a few rain showers or sprinkles that are coming across the area. A lot of this activity, though, failing to reach the ground, maybe falling from the clouds, but a lot of dry air in place. A term for that is technically called virga, which is that rain that comes from the base of the cloud. But with that dry air, doesn't have much of a chance of reaching the surface. But it can give us quite the display of sky conditions. Mentioned about 20 minutes ago as well, our viewer Tammy down in Wyandotte County captured something common or maybe something quite rare for some in this area called a sundog. So the sun pictured right there, about a 22-degree angle from the sun, is a beautiful display of colors. Now, this sundog can appear on both sides of the sun and quite often has the color red closest to the sun and then tapers out to the brighter and lighter colors just on the outside of it. So I want to thank Tammy for those wonderful pictures down in Wyandotte County of a sundog that was visible this evening. 31 degrees, that was the low this morning. If you walk the kids to school or take them out to the bus, you no doubt felt it. Our first freeze this morning did occur at about 2.5 weeks later than it does typically on average. October 17th is our average date. We made it into early November before we saw that first freeze. Tomorrow morning, likely to do it again. Upper 20s and low 30s. Some of that will depend on how quickly the clouds thin tonight. Right around the mid to upper 40s into tomorrow afternoon. Should hit the upper 40s with some sunshine returning back into the picture. We'll call it partly cloudy tonight. Quite cold, down to 29 in a few areas. That's if we clear out. Other areas may hang closer to the lower 30s. Our Thursday, it's going to hit a high of 47 degrees. More sunshine, dry, and cool weather expected. And that extended 10-day forecast has 50 for the high Friday, mid-50s Saturday. Look at this outstanding stretch of weather into the weekend. Near 60 Sunday, low 60s continue into Monday. May fall back just a degree or two Tuesday into Wednesday. And then another day at 60 or warmer as we get into Thursday. And we are still well over a week away from our next chance of rain. That will come in Thursday and into Friday with several mild days expected in the near future. Now we've got some team coverage on our fall color season. Let's get over to First Alert meteorologist John Birchfield. And John, later than we've ever seen it, the fall colors finally really starting to take hold.
Yeah, really looking beautiful now that we're in early November. You mentioned how late that first freeze was. The fall foliage also late, and it's tied to the weather and how mild we started off the fall season. Now that November is underway, the fall foliage is vibrant. This is what it looks like outside. Bright and colorful, but several weeks behind schedule. In a typical year, we peak the fall foliage in mid-October, several weeks late just now reaching the peak. Now, believe it or not, all of those vibrant fall colors, they are present year-round. But there's one pigment in leaves called chlorophyll that masks them up. That green pigment's responsible for photosynthesis, basically making food for plants, converting sunlight and water into sugar. Now that chlorophyll is so bright that the green outweighs the other pigments, and usually the cooler weather is a trigger to stop producing chlorophyll. But this autumn started off so mild that we were still producing chlorophyll into October and even to early November. Enjoy that peak of fall foliage, and we'll have more on the impacts of weather and climate on the fall colors in our Climate Friday newsletter.